found a little band. You told me you fell in love with it, hadn't gone as I planned. When you had to bid adieu, said you'd never love anew. I wondered if I could hold it and fall in love with it too. You told me to buy a pony, but all I wanted was you.
That you most certainly are. How are you doing, Spoons? I'm laying on the floor? Why are you lying on the floor? Oh no! How'd you do that? Ooh, I'm so sorry. Is lying on the floor helping? Well, that's good, that's good. A roast bag? Fair enough. That's around you. Hello, Pete! How are you doing? Still sore. Sore from what? I must organize my ribbon. Ooh. Yeah, I know. You sent a picture. I saw. That's fun. What do you plan on doing with them? You're a nerd. Again, you're a nerd. How y'all doing? Keep them, they come in handy for projects and cosplays? Yeah, they do. But it's getting better. Went snowboarding for the first time in years. Very out of shape. Oh, okay. Dragon, go to bed? Dragon. Apparently you're supposed to be in bed right now. Nope. This song. Yikes, Dragon. Don't you have, like, a 3 a.m., like, work call? Yeah. Technically, I'm in bed? Okay. To be fair, guys, he's only gonna have himself to blame. Echo, hello? I literally get on a flight and go fight you myself right now. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, no one else can see this message, I'm pretty sure, but Spoons has just timed out Dragon for 1,000 seconds. So that's like, it's about 15 minutes. That's a little funny. In front of me, so maybe the lining of a winter's coat mightn't be the best place to hide a summer's secret. You said every photo that you took that festival got lost in your camera, an insurance scam, and the one you're exposed, I can see from the quality is K-Records t-shirt you're holding his hand, and I know you took it to the beach. I can tell from how you bite on your cheek. Dragon, I can still see your hair. To be fair, Dragon, a few people actually, but Dragon as well, will use my stream to go to sleep. So he might just fall asleep with the stream on, which is fine. Me too, I'll help you, Spoons. Uh-oh. Ba-dum. Hello. I think this is a bad idea, Spoons and Void. Why is this a bad idea? Hello. We're doing the thing. I'm gonna put it there. The thing. The knitting thing. And I liked last time when we had, like, lo-fi music going on in the background. And, I've gotten to the point with, like, literally all of my music that it's, you know, illegal to what? Knock someone out? It's not illegal to knock someone out. Like, you can get in trouble for it, but it's not like, yeah. Oh, okay, hold on. Fit check. Fit check is the key necklace, a shirt with a rocket ship that says need more space, ghost leggings, and this huge cardigan thing that I knitted. Here, it's like really long. Like, look at this. There it is. And it's very warm and cozy and fuzzy. Yeah. I, like, only wear it at home, though. And then water. Bonk. Jesus? What? What? It's just really long. Okay, we're turning on the lo-fi. There we go. Why is... I got in Arizona. But I just had mac and cheese, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. That's long even for me. It was supposed to be kind of like a blanket. It's not that long. Like, it reaches, like, maybe my mid-calf or something. So, I haven't had a lot of time to knit because I've been editing and everything like that, which is why I kind of wanted to knit on stream, because I haven't had a lot of time to knit and I just want to knit. I have a job to... I spent $10 on candy. Yo, me too, man. You want to see it? Actually, I have more. I spent more than $10, to be fair. I got this and then also, like, the mini eggs. Like a bag of them, like a huge bag. I need to consume sugar. I don't... Wait, hold on. Okay, I know where I am in the pattern. I have so much chocolate from Valentine's. Well then, that's so cool for you. That's so cool. I'm so happy for you. Usually my parents actually get us Valentine's Day chocolate, but they just didn't this year. So, I'll be sad about it. I got a big chocolate heart from my girlfriend, and a big chocolate box from my grandma. That's awesome. You sound like every girl from my grade 8 class. That was kind of the vibe I was going for. Was like the middle school teenagers talking. Happy delayed Valentine's. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate it. I actually, like, on Valentine's Day, I was planning on streaming, and then I just simply didn't. I didn't get any chocolate, neither did I. Like, I got chocolate for myself, but, like, I didn't, like, receive any chocolate, you know what I mean? But that's usually how it goes. I think, like, I've had 3 Valentines where I've had, like, a romantic Valentine, but they were all in high school. So, you know, my aunt got me chocolate, and so did Mischief. That's awesome. See, the thing is that, like, again, like, usually my parents get us some, but they didn't this year. But that's okay. And then usually if I go to, so, like, there's a convention, like, that's a local convention that usually happens around the 14th, and they haven't been able to happen because of COVID. And usually at that convention, I will receive, like, some, like, chocolates and everything like that, because, like, all my friends will be there, and so they'll get, like, me Pocky or whatever. But obviously that hasn't happened. I didn't even get chocolate for myself. Bruh, go get chocolate for yourself. My aunt lives across the country, the only member of family that doesn't live around a few hours away. Huh. Pokey. Hi, Bunny. How you doing? That reminds me. Spoons. We have a mission when I come over. Still in college, oh joy. Uh-oh. Wait. We know. Probably talking that, like, Mischief got you chocolate. Because you guys were talking about being, like, platonic Valentines. So, like, you know. The logic. Yeah. The mission. Mission. We have to go to a store that has Pocky. So that I can, 1, buy some for myself, but then also 2, buy them for someone else. Oh, there's some sorts of Pocky. Yeah. That's the mission. It's not a hard mission. We just have to do it because, like, usually I would be organized enough to, like, have already gone and done it before I left, but I didn't. We can go on Friday? Yeah. And we also need to go to the bank because I don't have any cash. There's a store near me that has a box of 10 bucks of Pocky for like $20. Yeah. So, like, there is stores around me who have Pocky. It's just the thing is that by the time I get home from work, I don't have time to go to the store. So usually I would do it on the weekend. But I'm not gonna be here. I know for sure Supermarket has one. Yeah, let's go. My room is like 1,000 degrees. I'm sure that's not true. I'm sure you're okay. I might also be just funny haha and bring some Arizona cans with me so that I can have just the Arizona cans as drinks. Nothing slaps harder than Arizona's at a con. I gotta tell you. What are you, a teacher? You'd make a really good... Wait, me? I demand you pay tax. Do you want a can of Arizona spoons? Is that what you're asking right now? Don't drink a state again. I can bring you a can of Arizona. Yeah, I can do that. Because I would like bake you cookies, but I am simply not gonna have time. That's the worst invention ever. Tax? I agree, actually. Specifically. I want Arizona. Arizona is so good, dude. See, nothing like screams convention to me than a can of Arizona, and I'm not even joking. Like, there's again a local convention that happens that like one of their like staple food things is Arizona cans, and it's awesome. I found one of my pickless quills in my rug. Ooh. Mood. I miss him. Oh, you found one of Pickle's quills in my oh. Do you get sent pictures of Pickles? I want a rug. You can simply buy one, Echo. No? Oh, that sucks. And there's like no way of potentially getting him back now. Oh, wait, I'm in taking off the Rambo hoodie would probably help a little bit. You know what actually, like, who has like the warmest like hoodie is like Corpse. Corpse Husband's hoodie is like atrociously hot. Like, it's just, dude, like, we got it in the summer, like, we as in my sister and I got it in the summer when we were having a heat wave. We were like, we really want to wear these hoodies, but we will literally die. I don't think it'd be a good idea to, even if I could. Aw, that sucks. Tubbo's is twice as thick as Corpse's, is it? Oh my god. I didn't get Tubbo's. I got the new thing that he had. Actually, I'm trying to think if... Spoons, did you see his other release of merch? I don't remember if you would have seen it. I don't think you would have. Okay, so basically he had a bunch of, like, mostly Benson themed stuff. So he had a hat with, like, a little caricature of Benson, a shirt with the same thing. But one of the really cool things he had was a jean jacket. And the jean jacket has on the back, like ocean waves and, like, a sun. And it has, like, a, faux fur collar and everything like that. So I got one of those. So I'm pretty sure when that comes in, that's gonna be really warm. I got a shot? What do you mean you got a shot? Why did I mentally picture you running up to Corpse and just yoinking his actual hoodie? Yes, because I, 1, know what Corpse looks like, and 2, have seen him in real life. No, you know who does have Corpse's actual hoodie, Saikuno. Like, Corpse got his merch, obviously, and then because Saikuno didn't get any, he just gave it to Saikuno. That's funny to me. Epic Saikuno. Those two are so funny. Like, actually. Like, they literally, the only time they see each other is when they are gifting each other, like, each of their respective merch. Because apparently they, even though they live, like, I think they live, like, half an hour away from each other or something like that. Like, they don't live that far away. Like, they could hang out every single day if they wanted to, but they both have social anxiety. And it's a little funny to watch. I remember watching Saikuno a lot before Corpse blew up. See, the thing is I've been watching Corpse for a really long time. And so when he, like, became, like, this, like, household, like, not really household, I guess, like, just, like, considered a popular YouTuber, that was weird. That was really weird. Because, like, I've been watching him since, like, he did a few videos with, Boy in the Band, and I used to watch Boy in the Band. And Corpse used to do, like, read creepypastas and, like, horror stories and everything like that. And I used to watch those. And, like, he wasn't, like, a small YouTuber by any means, but he wasn't, like, how he is now. Oh, Dragon's back. They were watching Corpse before he was cool. No, it was more like I was just watching him before he started making the content he's making now. Took me a while to realize the Corpse that blew up was the same guy who read horror stories on YouTube when I was younger. Yeah, like, and it was, and, like, the thing is, I found him through Boy in the Band. Boy in the Band is, he's, a guy who used to make music. He's really, really well known for his song called Don't Stay in School. I love Boy in the Band. He's so cool. I don't like Corpse until a little while ago. It's fine. I'm saving up for my next ooh! What's your cosplay? Yeah, Dragon got timed out for 2,000 seconds. It's bedtime for a dragon. But yeah, like, I'm not trying to say, like, I was like, oh, I knew Corpse before he was cool. Like, the thing is that, like, I didn't. Like, I didn't, like, start following him when he had, like, 1,000 followers. Like, I'm pretty sure when I followed him, he had, like, 1 million subscribers already. You know what I mean? Like, he was not a small streamer by any means. Like, a small YouTuber by any means. It's just, like, it just wasn't at the level that it is now. I'm saving up for pick next cosplay. That's what you wrote. So I assume you didn't mean to put pick in there. I'm saving up for my next cosplay. Bruh. Echo, I need you to understand that you're not making sense, and I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. So you can either tell me what the cosplay is, or what you mean by get shot, or I can just simply keep reading the sentence over again, and it still won't make more sense. I mean, you're missing a word. In which one? You've sent like 10 messages. Which one? Is what I mean. I am reading all the words. Guys, I'm dyslexic, but I have a higher than average. No. See, I'm dyslexic mostly with spelling and mostly reading out loud. My reading comprehension is above average. When I was like, when I got tested at like 8 or 7, my reading comprehension was that of a college student. You don't understand. Like, I have a really high reading comprehension. When I read it out loud, I won't say all the words. I'm saving up for pick my next cosplay. Ah, channel points. Understandable. Oh no, you guys don't have to apologize. I'm not trying to like accuse you guys or anything like that. I'm just like saying that like my dyslexia is like really, really unique. Whereas it affects my spelling like greatly, like stupidly, to the point where like it just doesn't get fixed. I am sitting up straight. But my reading a book, higher than average reading comprehension. Reading out loud, I will skip words, but usually I get it. When I say I got shot, I mean, but why? I don't understand. This is what I do with my dyslexic friends too. I bet they love that. Every time you guys say it's written wrong, I just leave it written wrong for longer. It's a little funny. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I enjoy your conversation. Pillows due tomorrow and... Ooh. Uh-oh. Sew time. That's actually perfect. You can sew while I knit. That's good. It's probably something similar to home ec. Keith. Yes, a pillow. Pillow. See, there's a point here where I'm gonna have to be doing, like, actual math while I'm knitting this, while I'm talking to you guys. And that's just simply not gonna be fun. I can already tell. Because, like, you know when you look at a shirt, at the top it kind of, like, tapers? So you do that with knitting, too. So you have to... Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. And some kids in my school call it home ec. That's not what my school calls it, though. I'm not gonna say what they call it. Oh, fair enough. Home ec was, like, the only class where you got taught things that you actually use. And you only had to do it for, like, one year. You know what I mean? Like, you were taught, like, so many useful things in that class, and you had to do it for one semester. And that was it. And then you just never had to do it again. I don't get it. Forgot about the pin. Ow! I didn't have home ec. Yeah, see, that's what I mean! Like, and it's not required in, like, a school curriculum to even have it. Like, it was only, like, certain schools that did. Yeah, I was like, and how badly they misspelled that. Autocorrect the what's the right work? I never did it. Yeah, okay, yeah, so yeah, that's the thing. Like, it just, like, it wasn't, like, really, like, a required thing. Like, it was in middle school. You only had to do it in middle school. And in my middle school, you had to do at least one semester of it. And you usually did it in grade 8, I think. And it was like a bunch of different sections. Well, we aren't required. There's a different level for each grade, so you can keep taking it. Only you had to take the level before. Yeah, so, see, we didn't have that. Like, in my middle school, it was like you had to take it, I think, in grade 8, and it was one semester. And there was, like, sections to it. So there was one that was, like, basically food safe. And then there was one section that was sewing. And the sewing one was, like, famous in our school, like, because we got to make pajama pants, and everyone got really excited about making pajama pants because then you can wear them at school. Like, you were allowed to wear the pajama pants at school afterwards. And then also a pillow, and you could make as many of these pillows and stuff as you wanted, and they were free, basically. So that was cool. And I think there was another section after that, but I don't remember what it was. We had to pick 2 to 3 choices, 1 home ec, arts, or band kit. I chose arts and band kit. Ah, fair enough. We're required to... No, don't give up. I also did band, but band was weird. Band in both of my schools was during lunch. It wasn't like after school or before school or during a class. It was lunchtime. You had to go to band during lunch, and it sucked. Make big pillows and small ones, that's it. Yeah, we make a pillow, and we make pajama pants. And if you finish those, you could just make more pillows, basically. I think I ended up making 2. I don't know where they are. They're like in the basement somewhere. Or they might be in my closet, actually. Band choir was during school hours as well, 6:30 a.m. and at lunch. Oh god. No, I hated that band was during lunch because, like, you couldn't eat before, and you couldn't eat during, and you couldn't eat after. There was no teacher that would allow you to eat in their class, right? So, like, you couldn't eat in the before class or the after class because it's during lunch. And then you couldn't eat while you were doing it because the teacher would yell at you. So, like, I just think from, like, a school perspective that was, like, really stupid. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't give you this time to, like, eat at all. It was dumb. Yeah, and, like, the thing with the band teachers is the band teachers didn't care because they could just eat in the next period or the period before, like... And it would have been different if the teachers would allow you to eat in your next class. But they didn't. So it was really dumb. It was really stupid. Yeah, because this needle is impossible to pick up after I dropped it. Uh-oh. Because he was a kid who did concert band. I did concert band and choir. Up until 11th grade? I think I stopped in 11th grade. Played the clarinet. And I wasn't a theater kid, but I was friends with all of... Jazz band was rad. You couldn't do jazz band if you were a clarinet player. And I didn't want to do jazz choir because I got the needle. F yeah. Yeah, I played the clarinet. I don't know how to play it anymore. Like, if you were to give me a clarinet and be like, hey, read this paper and play these notes... What do you mean you do jazz band? We had clarinets and jazz band as well as flutes. In my school, you weren't allowed to be in the jazz band if you weren't playing a jazz instrument. You had to learn a new instrument to be in the jazz band. So you had to play like the saxophone or a trombone or a trumpet or whatever. I could clarinets or jazz instruments, but they wouldn't allow you to do it. I wasn't allowed. I don't know what to tell you. Like, we weren't allowed. I didn't join jazz choir because, like, I did do choir, and I didn't really like it. There's a reason why I quit band. Like, I was in band because my mom asked me to be in band. You know what I mean? And then, like, there was a point in time where I was just like, I'm getting nothing out of this, and I hate it. No, I hated our band teacher too. Like, not the one in middle school. The one in middle school was lovely. The one in high school was terrible. There was a point in time I actually, like, when I was thinking of quitting, I was like, you know what? I don't want to be in band, but I think I would love to be a percussionist. Like, I'd like to be one of the percussion people. And I walked to the teacher and asked, and she just said no. She's like, oh, being a percussionist is a privilege, and I only give it to a few students. And I'm like, okay. And the two students that were the percussionists, like, of the band, were literally the laziest students I've ever seen. Like, I knew both of them personally, and I was friends with one of them for a really, really long time. lazy. Like, there was no way they earned that. Like, they just... I don't know. I don't think the teacher liked me. 95% teachers are lazy, to be honest. Well, yeah, but that's fine, because that's their effing job. Hi, Raindrop, how you doing? I've only seen a couple really good. See, I feel like the ones that are really good are the ones that are actually drummers. You know what I mean? So, like, they are a drummer, like, in a band of their friends, but because the drums aren't, like, super allowed in, like, a concert band, they become the percussionist. And I feel like those are the ones that are, like, yeah, like, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna actually be, like, good at this. Like, because I wanted to be in band. I mean good as in that they pay attention now that they have previous experience. Yeah, that's what I mean too. Yeah. I feel like the ones that are, like, drummers, like, for, like their own band or whatever. Am I, late to the stream? About half an hour, but I started at 6:45 today. So, not too late. Hey, this is just my least favorite. And it doesn't matter if you're late. Turgeon, hello! Like, you just get to enjoy as much as you have here. Yeah, I'm like, the thing is, I'm really, like... Yeah, we're definitely... Trelawn. What is FOMO? Torgen. Am I stupid? Fear of missing out. Okay, thank you. I mean, okay, so, but, okay, Raindrop, there's always a VOD. There's always a VOD. Okay, what the hell is going on with my needles? I don't know. There's always a VOD, you know, and, like, don't worry. Generally with knitting streams, you're not missing out on much. What are we drinking? That's water. And then I also have a raspberry Arizona that I'm gonna open at some point and drink it. Just not right now. Does this send Ulterior into an endless loop? No, that's you wasting channel points. I need to, like, remember to turn those off during knitting break. No, don't worry, I'm gonna give it to you back. I just have to remember where it is. I found it last, like, one time, and then I don't know where it is anymore. Found it. Nope. No, I didn't. I'm a liar. What? And yet you never shot Ulterior. I tangled the string and now it's bye-bye. No! They moved it. Uh-oh. 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 I feel like... Okay, I think I did the math, and redeeming a knitting break doesn't cause a loop, it simply extends the stream. I would love to do that, but I can't. I need to, like, I need to do things. Where the F is it? Why am I'm losing my mind right now. It used to be already popped out in the mod view. Now I think you have to go to the left side and find the module for channel points and pop it out. Oh wait, is it in my chat? Absolutely bonkers. You're doing things when you talk to us? What do you mean? It slowly poops now. I am losing my mind. Where is it? I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. It's okay, my channel point purchased me a lesson. No, I can find it. I think I can refund you after stream as well, like after it's finished. Can't mods do that? They can, but I can't figure out where it is. I don't know where it is. I found it before. Oh, wait. Oh. Guys, I think I found it. Guys, I think I found it. Guys, I found it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. I got it. I found it. Bunk. Guys, I found it. This is awesome. Alright, I found it. Could refund my own points if I was on a PC. Curse the limit of VOD Twitch. I don't think you can, actually. So many mods in chat and a streamer left in confusion. Shake my head. I think I found it, guys. I found it. It's okay. I figured it out. This is the best. My LED lights just gave up on me. Uh-oh. Sometimes this light just, like, decides to not work. Forgot my thimble. Ooh, ouch. I've never actually sewn with a thimble. I don't think I know how to. I just kind of deal with it. You know what I mean? Although sometimes I really think I need... I'm not bleeding though, that's good. Sometimes I really think I need one for when I'm knitting socks. I found so many things I want to build in Minecraft, I'll probably forget over half of them by the time I get the first boop. Oh my god. That's exciting. I don't want to spoil too much, but my progress check, yeah, sure. Here, you can kind of see where I am. So there's the WILBUR. I don't think I've actually shown you guys the WILBUR yet. There he is. There he is playing his funky little guitar. There he be. He's cute, thank you. WILBUR! And then I'm at the top part here. So obviously this is mirrored, camera's mirrored. That's why this is the opposite way to this. But it's the right way in real life, trust me. So this is like kind of like the tracks that you kind of see on the other side. And so I'm at the beginning part of like this part right here. WILBUR. Yeah, there he is. Just sitting and chilling, playing his guitar. What? Yeah, so it's very good. It's very good. Oh, not spoiling too much because I think he wants it to be a surprise. But my brother is working on something on the Watchers SMP that's gonna be pretty cool. Hopefully he's asleep. Oh? 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 I think I missed something. Whatever it is, I hope it's symmetrical this time. Brah! Brah. It's kind of a build, but it's more like, okay, so you guys need to understand is that my brother is a computer science major. So, like, his specialty in Minecraft is redstone. So it is a redstone thing. And it's honestly, I'm not even lying, probably gonna be the coolest thing that's built on that server. Like, it's pretty dope. Redstone is so much fun. I kind of want to, like, learn how it, like, works. Because, like, it looks cool, and it looks like it wouldn't be too hard to, like, figure out, but, like, I just, like, haven't, like, sat down and, like, I don't know, watched a tutorial on how to make, like, simple things. There is one thing I really do want to make, because I think it'd be a little funny, is, just a stress machine. I just want a stress machine. I wish I could build a vending machine. You probably could. It would be really big, though. One is the unbreakable wall. It sounds terrifying. For people who don't know what a stress machine is, basically, it's like... It's two pistons that are kind of like pushing a TNT block. So, like, one pushes it and it, like, turns on, and the other one pushes it and it turns off. Like, it's something along those lines. So basically, it's moving a TNT block, like, really, really fast. And the thing is that, like, in theory, if you had perfect internet all the time, it would, the TNT would never go off. But as soon as you lag, it, like, the thing just, like, will blow up because there will be server lag and something won't line up. Because, so it's, like, because it's really, really, specific what it's doing. And so I just think that's funny. I just think that's funny. I'll just say it, all fun and games until the server starts lagging. Yeah. That's, like, the whole point. The whole point is that, like, even if the server lags, like, quite a minuscule amount, it will just, like, blow up, essentially. That's why it's called the stress machine. It's a little funny. It's a little funny. I think I have... I have 3 more rows before I have to start doing math. So that's not exciting. Not too much math, though. Not as much as the last one. Make stress machine with a nuke in the middle of the community. A lag meter. When you hear TNT start going off, you better log off. No. It's even, like, it's even worse than that. Because it's not, like, lag that's, like, visible. It's, like, lag that if you were playing the game, you wouldn't even notice it. Like, that's how minuscule the lag has to be for this thing to go off. But Keith, there's no nukes in Minecraft. I don't know what you're saying here. Like, it's a very, very stupid thing to have on a server. Like, But it would be funny, though. Not an NC proper. Well, that's what we have. But you could build a missile. Guys, we're playing vanilla Minecraft. Tekken is a little bit too big brain for me. There's a lot going on. And I don't understand what the purpose of it is. Overstood is scrunkly. This is very true. This is a correct statement. You can build a missile in vanilla. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That sounds a little terrifying. Technically, you can build a rocket launcher and... Okay, I knew you could build, like, a TNT launcher. I was gonna say something. Oh, I had a really... Would you say I'm scrunkly? No. No. There's, like... No. No. Your tail is? Like, the thing is there's, like, I wouldn't describe Tommy in it as scrunkly either. You know what I mean? But, like, Tommy and Wilbur have, like, a really, really similar vibe. But I wouldn't call Tommy scrunkly. There's definitely a word for it, though. I think it's just goblin. I think the word is just goblin. Yeah. Or gremlin. Whichever one. I'm so close to finishing. Yo, let's go! Yeah, that's what, yeah. Did you know there's an aesthetic called Bastard Core? Yes. I did know that. It's a very, very similar vein to Goblin Core. But Goblin Core is really exciting. I like Goblin Core. Your MC skin do. We're not talking about MC skin, we're talking about real life. At least that's what we assumed we were doing. My aesthetic is Bastard Core. Fair enough. Mine is, I've said this before, and then people made fun of me for it, where I said mine is punk, cottage core, and then someone was like, so D&D then, and I've just never recovered. Do you want to see a photo on how my stitches just progressively got larger and smaller? Sure. Cottage punk, D&D, yeah. Like, I've said this on stream before. There's a video of me saying it, but it was like on a like the app stream, where I said something like, "Oh, my like aesthetic is like cottage, like cottagecore punk with like a little sprinkle of like dark academia," and then someone was like, "Oh, so D&D then," and I was like, you're not wrong, but shut the F up. Guys, I'm so excited for all the sweaters that I'm making and everything like that. Like, this one's gonna be so cool. You bastard core but clean. Is that me? Are you saying that's what I am? Wait. Guys, I don't know if I messed up here. I think I've messed up. 1, 2. Nope, I didn't mess up. We're good. You're a softie punk? Oh, everything, you're not wrong, but... Oh, no, you're a why am I a softie punk? Spoons. Oh. Oh, spoons. Oh, no. No. I don't think you understand what the word punk means. Like, it's not just an aesthetic. It's like a whole ideology. And like, yeah, the aesthetic is kind of like, can be looked at as like hard, but that's like not the point. The point is to be like a community of people that like accepts everyone. That's like the whole point of it. And like, but like, that you accept everyone and that you like, you know, you're kind to everyone and everything like that, until an authority figure tries to take away your human rights. And then, you know, brick through a windshield. You know? Still soft? I guess, but I'm not a soft punk. Because that's the whole point. Oh my god. Do I get to send you it? Okay. Show just stream when you get it as well? We'll see about that. Okay, whatever. I can't read. What? I can't word. Oh, okay. I can't read, apparently. Nah, it's fine. Although, but to be fair, a lot of the time when people think of punk, they think of British punk. That's kind of where, like, the spiked jackets and, like, the patches and all that sort of stuff came from, was mostly British punk. And then, obviously, a little bit of American punk was a lot like that, too. Whereas, like, I would say a lot of the ideologies that I have and, like, the music that I listen to and all that sort of stuff more coincides with folk punk. To be fair, like folk punk and Celtic punk. So like the way I dress is more that way than like British punk or American punk, but it's still pretty much the same thing. Like, boiling it down, punk are soft until they need to be. Yeah, fair enough. I don't have an aesthetic stage. I'm sure you do, but I'm sure it's so normal to you that that you don't realize that there's an aesthetic there. Because like really you can make an aesthetic out of really anything. That's why there's so many like different like cores and everything like that. It's just probably like just such a normal thing to you because it's just like, you know, what you wear that you probably don't even notice that that if someone were to look at the clothing and stuff like that, they would be like, oh, this would be in this category. Bruh, you sent me a video. This can be anything. I can't show this to stream. I have to watch it after. Bruh. I've been excited, but I don't have the vocabulary to describe it. Fair enough. I know? Okay, well I can't watch it on stream, so I'm simply gonna watch it after stream. Yeah, so like, the thing is, it took me, check your Discord, oh god. god. Oh my god. You guys have demanded so much of my attention all the time. Oh my god, what am I looking at? What am I looking for? I have so many Discord notifications. Can you get a photo of it? Oh, okay. That reminds me of a stream idea. Hear me out. What if media share? Media share is notoriously just sucks to like just do in general. But it would be a cool idea. So it's just a mix between Goblin Core and like Bastard Core, like just together. Garbage hands, give me attention. Just came here to lurk while I study for a biochem. Well, this is a perfect stream to do that. Hello, welcome. Because we're listening to rain sound lo-fi and knitting. So it's the perfect stream. You did it. I just can imagine just like it's just be like, attention now. We're trying to get them to do media share for a while. You've literally never asked that ever. You're lying right now. You're lying. I like media share would be kind of funny, but I would have to have a theme for it, I think. Like not a you laugh you lose, because but maybe something like I don't know, like some type of theme for it, like something like, I don't know, but like, yeah, yes, give me violent aggression. Fades to the background. Okay, fair enough. There is alert command if you wanted to use it. That's incorrect. You have memory of my grandparents. You've literally never asked for media share. That is the first time I've ever seen media share, because if you had said it, I'd be saying the exact same thing I'm saying now, and I haven't said this. How did streamer first get interested in punk culture? Well, like kind of in a really weird roundabout way, because when I was like in middle school and high school, a lot of the music that you would be able to like listen to was a lot of like pop punk type stuff, because like they're so popular now. I was in the bushes. Just because I've never met them, I just pictured them as an actual raccoon. Oh, fair enough. So like when I was in middle school and high school, like My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy, and Panic at the Disco were like some of the biggest artists. They're still quite big, to be fair, but they were like some of the biggest. Like they were up there with like Avril Lavigne and like Taylor Swift and like those people, right? And you could hear them on the radio, and I really liked their music. And they're considered like emo and pop punk, so I started listening to their music, all that sort of stuff. The actual culture bit of it, I didn't really start getting interested in until after high school. Like in high school, I did not dress how I wanted to dress. I only really started dressing how I wanted to, like, maybe like 3 or 4 years after I graduated. Like maybe when I like turned like 19 is when I actually started dressing how I've been wanting to dress my entire life. And then the clothing that I wanted to dress as was the punk aesthetics and the grunge aesthetics and all that sort of stuff. And so when you look up those kind of clothings and everything like that, you see a bunch of pictures of people who are, and then you do like reading and stuff like that of it. And then just general exposure of listening to the music and talking to other people who like that music and all that sort of stuff. And like also TikTok, when I got TikTok, like TikTok was this like For You page was this like all about like punk culture. It was awesome. You said that's too hard to get people to check the videos. Oh yeah, that too. I would need a mod. Echoes red, I remember that now. Oh, there we go. Thanks for answering my questions, sir. Yeah, for sure. It's really interesting. It's just like, it's a really interesting like culture and everything like that. And like, yeah, the clothes and the music are like important. They're like what the culture is like based off. But it's the ideology is like the really big part about it. A mod, you say? Yeah. You need a mod to check the things. Like, if I were to do a media share, I'd have to, like, figure it out. Because, like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I do have a stream idea, though. I do have a stream idea for, that I thought about today. And, I don't know how I want to do it. I have a couple ideas of how I could do it. But this is the general idea, is I make a new world in Minecraft. I've been writing in this book for 5 hours now. Jesus. I make a new world in Minecraft, and I put it on peaceful. It's a peaceful. I sent a photo of it? Okay. I work so much that one half of my wardrobe is now fluorescent yellow and fluorescent orange shirts and jeans. Fair enough. I mean, my work gives me clothes, so I just wear those. Key flirties, yo, let's go. Yeah, like, okay, so I make a peaceful world in Minecraft, and the whole idea is to explore. But it's not to explore to, like, necessarily, like, get stuff, but it's to explore to find, like, new terrain, right? And so we, like, go walking around, it's peaceful, we get to just, like, vibe and, like, walk around. And then when we find, like, cool terrain or a cool formation or whatever, we stop, and, I draw it, basically. And there's a few different ways I could do that. Whereas, like, what I could do is I could have the screen up and be a Minecraft thing, and you guys can watch, like, you know, the world change and everything like that. But none of the monsters will attack us because it's peaceful, so you guys could get to watch the world change, and I could be drawing it in real life, like traditional art, and make it watercolor and everything like that. And so for this I need two cameras, so I'd have one that's a face cam and one that's, like, pointed at the actual drawing. And you guys get to watch that, and it would be like Minecraft would be like here, face cam would be here, and then drawing would be here, kind of idea. Maybe, like, overlapping a little bit. And then, like, here would be, like, chat and everything like that. That's one idea. The other idea is that I take screenshots of the place, and then I take the screenshot, put it in a drawing program, and kind of draw it over top. Or there's a way of doing it where you can kind of make your drawing thing a green screen. So you would have, like, the whole screen would be Minecraft, and it would be moving and everything like that, but I would also be drawing on top of it. I hope it's not to game progress, because IRA is actually harder than other mods. No, the whole point would to be exploring. Like, like, it wouldn't be to, like, the whole server would be to explore. And maybe, like, we can build stuff and everything like that in it to draw. But, like, it would just be to explore. So we're gonna do traditional art. I actually mainly do traditional art. Why do I have so many stocks? I don't know. Hi, Ninjor. Welcome back home. I read that. Sorry, I was explaining something. Yeah, I actually mainly do traditional art. I drew most of my comic books traditional. I have, like, ink. Like, you have too many socks, such a thing exists. I have, like, ink pens and everything, like quills, basically. And that's how I used to ink all my comic books, was with, like, quills. And I usually did them with watercolor as well. Look at the photo? I will. Echo, the more you ask me, the more I'm gonna wait until after stream. I'll send a pic to Discord. Okay. Wait, what are we sending a pic of? Oh, too many stocks. Alright, I totally forgot about the comic books. Head empty. No, it's fine. Like you can do comic books on a digital. Like, the comic book pages I have up there are digital. But, like, I used to do watercolor paintings, like, a lot. Like, my sketchbook is all that. So, like, that's an idea I have. But I really like the idea of doing the traditional art, but we'll have to wait until I get a new webcam so I can use this webcam for the drawing and then my new webcam for the face. So it would be a bit, but I think it would be fun. And also, I don't know what category we would go in. Like, because I guess technically we could do Minecraft while I'm exploring, and then as soon as I stop to draw, it would be in the art category. But I'm impatient, you know this? Okay, fine. I'm looking at it. That's fun. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I just put it in both categories. Yeah, like, I think, like, when we're exploring, I would put it in Minecraft, and then I would just switch over to art when I'm doing the actual art. But, like, the idea would be that it would be fast. Like, it would be, like, like a thing I used to do in art class was you were supposed to do, like, life drawings. So basically you were to go to a park or whatever and then just draw what was in front of you. But they were supposed to be quick. Like, you were supposed to, like, do the drawing in, like, 10 minutes kind of idea. Like, it was just to get, like, the shape of it. So, like, that would be, like, kind of the idea with the watercolor. It was, like, they would be, like, quick things. So they would take, like maybe, like, 20 to 30 minutes because there would be, like, the coloring involved. So, like, the idea wouldn't be, like, to be, like, super, super detailed. The point would be to be an explorer and, like, draw and stuff. I think it'd be interesting. Speed sketch, yeah. Well, speed sketch with watercolor, so there's a little bit more involved in it. Art streams are very pog. Yeah. And see, the thing is that if I did traditional art, I would actually finish it. Like, I am so bad at digital. I am so very bad. And, like, as soon as it gets to coloring, like, digital, I'm just like, no. It's, like, the main reason why I want to, like, yeah, any art stream enjoyers in chat? So that's my idea. If you guys like that idea, like, please let me know if you guys have any suggestions for it, like, because I just thought about that at work today, and I was like, that would be cool. So we'll see. It would definitely, I feel like it would have to wait until I get a second webcam. And I'm planning on getting a newer webcam soonish. I just need to do a little bit more research on it, because, like, I could get another webcam, and it, you know, be okay. Because, like, a webcam, the best ones you can get are, like, pretty expensive for being a webcam, but they're like, oh, you can have 60 frames per second at, like, 720p, and you're like, okay, that's cool. Or you can just suck it up and get, like a camera, and then you can just have it be, like 60 FPS at, like, 180. And then it's also a camera. So, yeah. At the dollar store because Valentine's Day over. Even the chocolate is only 25 cents. Yo! That's awesome. Yeah, usually the day after Valentine's Day, I go to the store, but today was on an awkward day, right? Bad webcams are better for face stuff because you don't see all the pores and you look better. Yeah, but, like, I don't want this to happen. You know what I mean? And it wouldn't be super zoomed in on my face. I would actually like the field of view to be wider, so that, like, it's not just my chest up. Like, I would really like it to be, like, you would be able to see, like, what is written on my shirt. You know what I mean? This is 25 FPS. And it's, like, kind of pushing it because it's not supposed to be this wide. I've just kind of made it this wide. Yeah, you see why I want a new webcam? Like, there's a reason why you guys, like, can't see me knit. It's because I am knitting too fast, and so it's blurry. Like, look at that. Went to school in my Rambo mask and hoodie. Let's play a game of how many times did I get called emo in a dream stand? Well, I mean, the fact that they recognize it, you know. Because they're not very obvious. This is the frame rate of my Minecraft always. Uh-oh. I looked into buying DSLRs instead of webcam, and they're so expensive though. DSLR camera with lens and stuff goes close to 2K. This is true. You can get a little bit cheaper cameras, if you don't get, like, the newest and best. But, I'm pretty sure that my sister has a camera that she just simply doesn't use. And so I might steal it. Does Rambo on the hood ult here? Yeah, but it's, like, tiny enough that if you didn't, like, they have to know who Rambo is. Do you understand? Doing basketball in gym. Thieving from Nox. She doesn't use it. She doesn't use the camera. Is it a hate crime? Well, I don't know. Yeah, the webcams, like, go close to, like, $300, which isn't, like, as bad, but I'm gonna tell. Like, I literally haven't even, like, asked her yet. Like, I'm just gonna ask her if I can use the camera. It's not like I'm gonna steal it. It's just gonna be, like, the thing is, the reason why I'm not taking my brother's is because it would mean that anytime he wants to use it, he would have to take down my setup. But, like, Nox doesn't use it. But if they ever were like, you know what, I want to take some photos today, they could come in and use it. You know what I mean? It would just be on a tripod. Or on a pile of bricks. Or something. Like, I don't know how I would... It'd probably be a tripod because I have a tripod. But I think it'd be a little funny if it was on, like, a pile of books or something. That'd be a little funny. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I think... It's Arizona time. Alright, are you ready? Hold on, hold on. Alright, here we go. Anyways. I'm telling on you? Okay, I mean, you could. I said you pile of... Just a pile of bricks. Not the state. Uh-oh. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. If someone were to say to me, I live in Arizona, I feel like the first thing that would pop into my head is them living into a can of Arizona. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm, like, 99% sure that would be the vibe there. ASMR feels good, man. Ayy. I met a guy from Arizona. Ooh. Fall over? Fall over? Fall over? One, two. Ooh. Oh, we got stats. Logitech Barrow would be a good option. It's around 150. It would be 4K at 30. And... Ooh. Okay, hold on. Let me write that down. Good old Logitech. Sponsor me. I still hate this stitch if I finish a pillow. Oh. Send you a pic of it for good measure and I can really finish it tomorrow. Alright. Thank you, Turgeon. Logitech Streamcam is also pretty popular, apparently 200 and good, very good performance. Yeah, Logitech really, like, there was a point in time where Logitech actually wasn't that great. Like, they didn't make that great of, like, keyboards and mouses and stuff. And then they started sponsoring, like, a bunch of, like, esport people. And I guess they made a lot of money doing that, and they were just like, hold on a sec, guys. What if we made keyboards and mouses for gamers? And then everyone in the room went, a genius. An absolute genius. And then they started doing it. And so they make, like, a bunch of, like, streamer and gamer stuff. Teacher, guess how to do this? Probably can I help? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm like, hold on. I think my mouse might be Logitech. No, it's not. Maybe it is? I don't know. I didn't buy this mouse. Mine is? Ah. I didn't buy this mouse. It's one of Liam's mouses because mine broke. Here, I can show you what the mouse looks like. Oh, it glows. Hold on, it's having trouble. There we go. That's the mouse. It's pretty nice. You can't even see what the symbol is. This is what my camera does. You haven't seen my keyboard. Is it? It's not a G. It's like a little circle guy. Maybe if I put it closer. And it has a dot in the middle. You just can't see it. I'm upset. Did you read my teacher message? I did. My mouse, keyboard, headset, and webcam are all Logitech. I think... Is this webcam Logitech? No. No, it's not. Where's the cat? On my bed. Yeah, she's sleeping on my bed. My keyboard is from Razer because they... Okay, guys. Is it a Steel Series? Yes, it is. Is that Freddy? Where? Logitech. Is a good option? It's pretty close to the stream cam we can do at 33%. Ooh. What was the one you said before? Like, what was the number after it? Hold on. Vero. We got it. Oh, that's not too bad. The mouse is still series? Yeah, it is. So bright our eyes, I'm so sorry. Really look up a tutorial to do it. Yeah, you glare in your mouse. Oh, no. So, okay. So you know how most keyboards have, like, raised keys? And they make the clickety-clack sounds, right? But they're raised. And most gamer keyboards are like that. I hate that. I hate them so much. I cannot use them. I've used flat keyboards, like, all of my life, right? For, like, the computers I used to have, and, like, the laptop, everything flat, right? And so I was like, I need a new keyboard. How am I gonna do this? Because they don't sell good keyboards that have flat keys. They do, but you have to buy them online because they don't sell them in stores. So my keyboard is actually... It's RGB. It changes colors. It's gonna change color, but it's flat. Gamer keyboard that's flat. Yo, let's go. Ew, Razer, get out of here. Razer's awesome. My mouse used to be Razer. And then my computer stopped liking it. What do you mean, ew? You guys get out of here. Razer's awesome. You can still hear it, though. You hear it, the clickety-clack. It just doesn't have the raised keys. Razer has too short of a life to be good? What do you mean? I've had this keyboard since I was, like, 13. That's actually not true. I think I've had this keyboard since I was 16, 17. So I've had it for about a decade. It's worked perfectly fine. So I think you guys are just too rough with your equipment. I don't remember if I said, but I got... You said that, and then you never explained what that meant, and so... It still makes the clickety-clack, it's just not raised. Yeah, okay, Ninjor. Effing nerd. See, when I was young, Logitech was the bad one. I don't even know who Red Dragon is. You know what? Who actually was, like, the worst one, though? Alienware. Oh my god. Dude, when like, I used to watch a bunch of esports, if, like, a team was sponsored by Alienware, everyone automatically hated them. It was so funny. It means the doctor gave me a shot. Ah, see, when you said that, like, an hour ago, and I asked you to explain, you didn't, and so thus I started ignoring it. See, it still makes the clickety-clack sounds, it's just not raised up. Because, like, the space, like, I just can't. Because, like, it feels like I'm gonna hit, like, the keyboard. Like, the keys when I, like, move my hands across it. Like, they need to be flat. And Razer is, like, literally the only company that makes flat keyboards that are, like, cool. Like, that have, like, changing colors and stuff. So, you guys can, politely suck it. So, yeah. It hurts? Yeah, I would imagine so. You're literally, your only thing for hating Razer was that they have short-lived products, and then as soon as I said, oh, I've had this keyboard for a decade, and it still works, you just kept saying, ew, Razer. So, opinion of invalid? Unvalid opinion? Fight me on it? A reminder, I'm on laptop. That's fine. I have a laptop. It's under there somewhere. See, sometimes Razer randomly would sound kind of bad out of context. That's true. That is true. But my own stuff, okay, I don't like their stuff. Okay, well, I mean, Logitech, you can't build anything out of that either. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, you know, they haven't made good stuff at a good price in, like, 5 years. Logitech has only been good for, like, the past, like, 3. So, I don't know, man. Bonk. There we go. What's under there? A laptop. A laptop. A trade you a highlighter for gum. You okay pulls up gum? Give me a whole pack for it. That's awesome. YCGMA that has ever made. I've had it for 8 years. Okay, cool. I don't know, man. It's like, the thing is that I'm like 99% sure that like Razer stuff and Logitech stuff have like similar price ranges and like make very similar products, but like Razer's been making them for longer. Whereas Logitech just kind of like specifically with the like the gamer-esque stuff, like where it has RGB and stuff, because Logitech has obviously been making like mouses and keyboards and all this stuff forever, like for a really, really long time. But they used to make it like, you know, they were a company that made them for like computers. They weren't making them for like esports, so they weren't making them like glow or whatever. I like mechanical keyboards though. Well, then get a mechanical keyboard. I don't remember what this is called. They have a different name, and I can never remember what it is because the mechanicals are the ones that have the raised keys. And then this one has a different name, and I don't remember what it is. No, we can't because it's DMCA. I'll just set the bar for tracking on mousing. See, Ninja, you're mistaking me for someone who cares about that type of stuff. I play Minecraft. And Magic the Gathering. The local Walmart, Razer, and Logitech are fairly similarly priced for features, with Logitech usually just being slightly cheaper. Yeah. It's usually, like, before, at least, it was because Logitech didn't have, like, the added thing of being, like, looking cool. And that was, like, the whole thing. I'm gonna be a gremlin, I am. Just steal food? Do it. Any motivation to do my homework? I mean, you could just chill out with stream. You know. Or that works too, I guess. Jesus. You haven't talked to me in a week. Cry. Brah. Echo, just do your homework. Just do it. It's like spring break soonish, isn't it? I haven't been able to hear stream since streams Echo. There we go. I like the I'm sorry / J. Near to the time of a company adds gaming to a product, a gaming keyword just means it has pretty RGB lights. This is true. And I realize that. But I want the glowy lights. Do you understand? Like, there is stuff to say that, like, for, like, gaming mouses, they'll add extra buttons so that you can, like, hotkey them and stuff like that, which is nice, I guess. But some of them are, like, I don't know how they actually function as a mouse. You know what I mean? Like, some of them look like Transformers, and you're like, okay, but can you hold that like a mouse? Like, can you? High school doesn't do spring break. What? Sucks to suck, I guess. I don't know. Everything I have, but my headset has pretty lights. Lights. See, like, mine is all, like, mismatched stuff, because, like, literally every single product I own is from a different company. Like, everything. There are better keyboard brands, too, but they don't have huge marketings like, more mainstream brands. I think I missed which brand you're talking about, but, yeah. Because, like, okay, so this monitor, because I have two monitors, so this monitor that the webcam sits on and that you guys are on is an analog monitor. It's really old, and it looks old. Like, it's like watching you, like, you know when flat screen TVs, like, first came on the market and, like, people, like, were able to, like, watch, like, so, like, before you had the box TVs that played VHSs, and then everyone switched to, like, flat screen TVs, but they were actually, like, still, like, this big, and then you got DVDs for the first time. That's what this monitor looks like. And then I have my really, really nice, like, really expensive drawing tablet as my second monitor that has, like, stupid colors and everything on it, because you want to be able to draw that really good digital art where you can see all the different colors in, like, the correct way. What's this mic? This mic is a Blue Yeti, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Yeah, this is a Blue Yeti, which is, like, the mic everyone gets. Because it's, like, the cheapest professional mic. But I didn't buy this. We have 3 days off for Easter, no spring break, though. That's a big oof. That sucks. My mouse has about 8 buttons. I hotkey sprint onto one of them, much nicer. I'm not gonna lie. I have 4 buttons on my mouse. And I've only hotkeyed 2 of them because the other 2 don't work. But I think the other 2 don't work because their hotkey is something else. It's weird. Logitech was the first company to use an optical sensor and have made software that Sets up to 25k dip, which is just crazy. C. Ninja, you're saying these words at me, and I'm telling you right now that I simply don't care. Like, I know video and I know audio. Like, if my mouse moves, we're good. Also, my play space for, like, a mouse is, like, literally the size of the mouse. So, like, I don't actually have room to move my mouse. So, like, I have to have the sensitivity of my mouse so effing high. You don't understand. Like, my brother effing loses it every single time he has to touch my mouse. Because, like, you move it like this, and it goes across the screen. And because I have to, because, like, literally the space for my mouse is, like, this big. It's, like, the size of the mouse. That's how much desk space I don't have. I'm getting sleep after a long day, me at 6. You're talking about something I understand? See, usually when people tell me hardware stuff, I understand it. But you just told me how a mouse works. Like, the optical sensor is the part at the bottom that senses the, like, movement. And somewhere that sends up to 25k dip, which is just crazy. But I don't know what 25k dip is referring to. Anyways. I also have the Logitech. It freaks out when I first got it because the software ties into things like Discord, the lights on it, give different colors to everyone in the voice chat, and choose color based on... Oh, that's... Yikes, that's a lot. But it's cool, it says the bar for mouse tech. But what does it mean? Encouraging community to each other, real tier. Okay. Usually I get this stuff. Usually, like, if people start talking about computers and stuff like that, I'm like, I understand what these numbers mean. I get this. I have never seen someone talk about a mouse as much. Yeah, replace the ball. Okay, yeah. I understand that. That's so cool for them. Again, like I said before, I didn't say they were, like, I didn't say Razer was the first company to make keyboards or mouses. I said that Logitech was the last one to make it gamer stuff, which is true. They just, like, they made office supplies. They were an office supplies company. They made office supplies, and so their stuff looked boring because it was supposed to be in an office. And then they started sponsoring esport people and Twitch streamers, and they were like, but what if we made our products look cool? And then they did, but that's very recent. My new school has spring break. Yo, let's go. Bro, my school always had, like, a 2-week break. I don't know what's up with that. Its sensitivity of the normal max is, like, 2k. Okay, so if the normal max is 2k, and mine is too high already, why would you need 25? We had a really old boxy computer, and the mouse had a ball in it, and it would fry and eat it as a kid. Yep. He opened a huge bag of worms. I think, like, they're just not understanding why I like this Razer keyboard. And they're telling me stats of things, but I'm just telling them the simple fact that Razer is the only company that makes keyboards that I like. Like, no other company makes flat keyboards that are for a computer. No other company does it. So, like, I'm gonna buy the keyboard that I like. I don't understand. I wasn't even talking about mouses. My mouse isn't even Razer. Made the first sensor was actually track movement. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna head to bed because I'm tired. Nighty night. I hope you had a good time doing your homework. I hope you got some stuff done. Have a good night. You don't, that's why it's crazy. Okay, this is the same energy as people who are just like, oh yeah, my car engine can go up to 300 kilometers per hour. And then people are like, oh, are you a racer? And they go, no. And they're like, oh, okay, so do you do drag races or something, and they go no, and they're like, oh, do you go to car show competitions? No? Okay, so why do you need an engine that can go to 300 kilometers per hour? 'Cause it's cool. Anyways, I just compared Ninja to a car person. I hope he feels bad about it. Wonder Logitech is doing this. Yeah, because they have. I feel bad for Ninjor. I'm sorry, Ninjor. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Yeah, the simple fact is that Razer is just basically the only company that makes flat keyboards that look cool. And that's like that's just the whole thing. Ouch, I'm leaving now. Hashtag meme tier. Get it trending on Twitter. See, the thing is that he didn't say divorce, so clearly he can't be that mad. As a person that has family that is a car guy, yes, I know the feeling. Yep. We're sorry you're not my dad. George, so sorry. The whole chat is bullying you now. No! To be fair, I don't really get it with the computer thing either. I'm going back to looking for a keyboard. Oh, okay. What's wrong with your keyboard? Oh, also, perks of having a flat keyboard, really easy to clean. Just saying. It doesn't get grimy. It's awesome. Just a little extra thing in there. Flat keyboards are awesome. I made it and it looked bad? No! That's upsetting. Liam might be able to help you with that, actually. Because Liam made his keyboard as well. Or he made a numpad, basically. Or like a little pad thing. I don't know. He did nerd things. Do my homework? That's good, Echo. My brain is too small for tech talk. To be honest, I kind of zoned out after everything just happened. It's fine. Definitely don't have a car that can do 300 kilometers per hour. Turgeon, are you the imposter? Turgeon is actually a car guy, confirmed. There's an imposter in my chat. And he's a mod! Oh my god. Well, you look at drop keyboards. Does that surprise me? It surprises me! An issue, so I'm getting a new one. Oh, okay, well. Like, Liam made his own keyboard, so he might be able to help, actually. Like, he soldered it on stream. So, like, the VOD's probably deleted now, but, like, there was a stream of, like, Leo, like, soldering together, like, a keyboard. It was awesome. To be fair, I get it because I like the way it looks, not because of how fast it can go. Yeah, okay, Turgeon. This teacher Kuku can do it. That's fine. I would take you to the track, but I would be afraid of damaging the pretty car. Alright, Turgeon. He's a hop swap board with, Gastron yellows. Okay, so here's... Okay. Ninja, I'm gonna have to be very, very clear with you in that the fact that Liam is the one who knows. I don't know what those words mean. I just liked watching someone burn metal on stream. Thanks of a sec. Well, taking my car speed goes up to 240. Connor, I very much doubt it would go that fast though. Like, I think the speedometer on like most cars like goes faster than like what the car is supposed to do, because you go faster when you're going downhill. So I think like if you're on like a flat expanse, like your car only accelerates so much. but it has a higher one in case you're going down a hill. Like, I'm like 99% sure that's why they do that, but I don't know. I don't have a car. I don't even have a license. Okay. Oh, do you guys want to hear about the new podcast I've been listening to and was ranting about in the call tier a little bit ago? Or like yesterday? I think I was ranting about it yesterday. And how there's just like, there's this a zombie and a ghost and they fall in love and it's the best. It's the best thing ever. And I love them a lot. Okay, so Google is right 2/3 of the time. Worth it to test my luck. Fair enough. Also, a new keyboard is my B-Day gift to me. Okay, fair enough. So there's this podcast I've been listening to. And it's like, Kiefer literally have a family that used to race. Yo, that's cool. That's awesome. Guys, this is how I'm gonna sell this this podcast to Ninja specifically. Oh, and maybe Turgeon? I don't remember if Turgeon finished the Magnus Archives. This is how I'm gonna sell it to Ninja, though. This is how I sell this podcast. Was your favorite part of the Magnus Archives the gay road trip in the apocalypse? Well, do you want a whole podcast that is a gay road trip in the apocalypse? Let me introduce you to Hello from the Hallowwood. That's the whole concept. That's the whole thing. It's literally just a bunch of queer people going on road trips in the apocalypse. It's awesome. I think my car is limited to 250 kilometers an hour. I'm probably capable of going faster, but the computer won't let it. Fair enough. I finished Tame. There we go. Gay Monster Road Trip. F yeah. No, it's awesome. That's great. Like, it's just like a bunch of different characters. There's no main character. It has like 20 different characters kind of thing. But like, they're in the apocalypse. Like, the apocalypse has happened. And like, it's a bunch of horror stories basically. But like, but everyone's queer. Like, everyone. Like, it's... Do you guys want a story about two lesbian grandmas who run like a military outpost at the edge of the forest, and they train people to fight monsters, and they live in a stronghold? Well, I got the podcast for you. Not a straight person in sight. For real. Like, actually. Oh, do you want a wonderful, wonderful trans woman who just that runs like the most capitalist like advertisement thing ever, like literally sells dreams. We love her so much. And there's a zombie and the ghost. 10 out of 10. Love them. There is a fisherman and a hunter. And I love them. One of them might be dead right now. I'm not sure though. There's a girl called Riot that carries around a spiked baseball bat. She's pretty cool. She's hunting, like, she's like trying to find her girlfriend because her girlfriend disappeared. I'm trying to think of other characters that are in this. There is a guy who goes around and deals with the undead because there's a lot of undead, and he is making a book on all the strange stuff in the forest. Look at this is my new keyboard. Okay, will do. Ninjor. Ninjor. I can't tell if this is a joke. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Do you want to come up? This keyboard is gray. This is a gray keyboard. You were like... That's my cat. It's a nice keyboard. I'm getting it custom caps. Is it gonna be gray? I'm dying right now. It looks nice, but it's also all gray. Knitting check, I haven't made. No, gray and blue? Okay. I haven't made that much progress. Hold on, where's the cat? Artemis! Artemis! Baby! Hi! Hello! Aw! Baby, hi! Come here! Come here! Artemis! Artemis! Baby! Artemis! Come here! Artemis! Guys, I'm gonna grab the cat. Artemis! Hi. Hi, baby. Oof. Oof. What are you doing? Mwah. Stop wiggling. You're wiggling too much. Ugh. Ugh. Here's the cat. Can you hear her purring? Can you guys hear her purring? Cat looks scared. She's not scared. She's just no thoughts. Right, baby? Yeah. She just doesn't have any brain cells. Right, baby? Yeah, not a thought. Absolutely none. Look at this. Do you want to leave? Do you want to leave, baby? Boop. Alright, she wants to go. She wants to go outside. I think she wants to go eat food or something. Come on. I'm gonna let you out. Yeah. Guys, now my background's all ruined. Hold on, I'll be back. Okay. Well. That's good enough. Cat is not on this planet? Yeah, for real. She's just... Guys, one day, I will just not have to have this background and it's gonna be awesome. Because I'm just gonna be able to walk around my room. So what row are you on? 116. Echo, I know my cat. She's not terrified. She was literally purring that entire time. She's not terrified. If she was terrified, she wouldn't have let me pick her up like that. Like, she's fine, trust me. As soon as I picked her up, she started purring. Like, she's not scared. No thoughts, head empty. That's a good one. Show stream? The picture? I don't really know how I would show the picture. Like, I mean, it's gonna be weird, because you guys have seen how my webcam is. Yeah, so you can't really even see it. Like... My goal is to get, like... See, after this row, guys, I have to do math. Cap, what is space? Actually. Where's food? See, the thing is that she was sleeping on my bed, but I think as soon as she woke up and realized I was streaming, she was just like, hold on a second. She's not terrified. I'm telling you, she's not terrified. I know my cat. She was literally purring the entire time. She was bopping my head. Like, every time I went like this, she was bonking my head. She wasn't terrified. She just looks like that. That's just how she be. I don't want an old person holding me like that. What if I was a cat? Well, my cat is just stupid. She's just not very smart. And she was on my lap. I wasn't holding her up. Fine, we're on a massive, like, I understand. Yeah, knitting math. Knitting math. Gross. After this row. Because I just decided I want to be the smart kid that helps people. Okay. For about a minute, your cat looked like Toothless. My cat... Yeah, like, for real, my mom wanted to name her Toothless. And we said no. We were like, no, we're not naming her Toothless. We, what actually happened is, so what happened was, we wanted to get kittens, obviously, and so we had to wait for, there to be kittens, basically, at the shelter, and so they were gonna call us when they were ready, but they're always first come, first serve. Drop cat on black bacon, cat gone. The cat actually has, a little tuft of white right here, like 3 strands of hair that are white, so we don't know what that's about. But yeah, like, so, my sister went to the shelter because, both my brother and I were at work or something, or at school or whatever, like, we weren't home, and so my mom brought her to the shelter, and my, sister's the one who picked out the 2 cats, because we have 2 cats, picked, Nynx because, she was hiding in a corner, away from everyone. And so my sister was like, that one's mine, I think. And then Artemis, I think, like, attacked her leg or something like that. I don't know. And so she was just like, that one mine, I think. Yeah, so brought them home. And because she chose the cats, my brother and I got to name them. And so we decided we were going to name them after, like, mythology goddesses. So, Nyx is the goddess of the night. And that's what we named the other cat. And then Artemis, it's actually Artemis, the goddess of the moon, but call her Artemis. And my brother chose Nyx. I chose Artemis. And we've had them for a while now, actually. I think we adopted them in 2018? Yeah, that sounds right. 2018, I think? So they're, like, relatively old cats. Or they're, like, you know, they're getting there. I think. Yeah, 18 to 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, maybe not that old. They're, like, almost 5. So they're, like, teenagers. They're teenager cats. But, like, Nyx, like, just doesn't leave Nox's side, like, ever. Teenage no brains, actually. Artemis, like, recently... Young adults. Yeah, Artemis recently has, like, just been my best friend, basically. Whereas, like, she'll just be sleeping on my bed all the time, like, when I'm working. She comes and wakes me up in the morning. She comes and cuddles with me at night. Whereas, like, and then, like, Nyx is just, like, always where Nox is. Always. If Nox goes downstairs, Nyx follows. If, like, all the time. It'd just be like that. And it's a little odd, because you would think that, like, okay, so, like, if they were rescue cats, we'd be like, okay, maybe she has some, like, abandonment issues or something like that. No, we adopted her as a kitten, so, like, we don't know what that's about. Should really head to bed so I won't fall asleep in class again. Alright, have a good night. See, I know I've already been streaming for 2 hours, but I'm just gonna stream until 9 o'clock. So, it's like 10 more minutes. Then I'll head off. Got to do a pretty good amount of knitting. Oh, the next row is math. Look at Discord. Uh-oh. I have another idea. Another idea for what? Have a good night, Echo. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It was just really funny. Like, the thing is that, like, the keyboard looks nice, like the first one you sent me. It was just really funny of you just, like, defending, like, this company, whereas I was saying that the company literally made boring-looking products, and then you just showed me, like, a literal gray keyboard. And I just thought that was just really funny. Got my cat was at work one day. I found her and her sister's under a shed at an abandoned house with no mama in sight. Oh, fair enough. So I'm assuming you gave, like, the other kittens away, and then you kept her. It's not even Logitech. It's still funny. It's still really funny. The red looks really cool, though. Drop. Drip. Alright, next row I have to do math. Unfortunate. I also have to edit. Yeah, but I found homes for the other 3 because the shelter wouldn't take them. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, like one of the, like, while I was growing up, there was a cat in the house already. Like, this cat, like, oh my god, this cat lived to be 23 years old. Like, a very, very old cat. Like, I think... when did he die? How old was I when he died? He died when we were in this house. So, I don't remember what year he died in, but I think I might have been 13 or 14 when he died, but he was 23. So, like, he had always been there. You know what I mean? Like, he, like, protected me when I was, like, in a crib. You know what I mean? Like, that type. Like, he was old. But, like, protected me when I was in crib, but then, like, was still, like, around when I was in high school. So, like, very old cat. I found homes. Oh, I've read that already. So that cat's always been there. But the first cat that was, like, our cat, like the family cat, we used to live on a farm, and we found her in a barn. So we knew that there was a mom cat that was living under our house, and she had a bunch of kittens, but she had abandoned this one in the barn. And we were like, huh, that's a little odd. And then we saw that she had 3 legs. So, and it wasn't like, you know when, like, an animal is born without a limb, it looks like they're born without that limb, like it was clearly never there. This wasn't the case. We were pretty sure that an animal, like, bit off her foot, basically. One of her back feet. And that's why the mom had abandoned her. Because, you know, she was like the rut of the family as well. Had 3 legs, was sickly, everything like that. So mom abandoned her. And so we found her in the barn because we were hearing, like, meowing. And we were like, and my parents, obviously at the time, didn't tell us this because, like, I think I was the oldest, and I think I was 6 when we found this cat. And I was the oldest. So if I was 6, I think, actually, no, that's not true. I think my sister was 3. So if she was 3, I would have been 5 years older than that. So I would have been 8. So, but again, like, my parents didn't tell us this at the time, but they thought that this cat was gonna die. Because, like, she's, like, bleeding out of, like, a leg. She's, like, super sick. She's obviously, like, very, very small for her age. She lived, by the way. She lived, and we had that cat for a while. They were next to a busy road, and I didn't want them to get hit, so they followed us around all day at work, and then my cat spent half the day sleeping in the hood of my hoodie, and then we went after work to pick them up. That's awesome. Yeah, we called her Kit Kat, because when we found her, she was the size of a Kit Kat bar. Her nickname was Tripod, because my parents are mean. And we had that cat for a while. I think she lived to be, like, 10-ish. Like, I'm trying to remember, like, when, because I remember there was about 2 years where we had no cats in the house, before we actually got Artemis and Nynx. I feel like she died in maybe, like, 2017 or something. So she lived to be quite an older cat. Like, I think she was, like, 15 when she died. So that's a pretty old cat. It's a pretty old cat. Oh, she was also all black too, which was really weird because, like, we saw the mom, and the mom was not a black cat, and we never saw the dad, so we didn't know, like, what happened there, because all the other kittens were, like, looked like the mom, who was gray and white, or we assumed what the dad was, and they were orange. So, like, there was, like, 4 other kittens that were either, like, gray, white, and orange. But then, like, there was one cat that was black, and we're like, yeah, okay. Don't know how that one happened. Oh, and Kit Kat was like, oh my god, Kit Kat was like a long-haired black cat, which is like also a little bit rare because like usually you have black cats that are like short-haired, and that's like a breed of cat. But to have a long-haired black cat, you basically just have to have a long-haired cat that just happens to be all black. And so when she walked, she obviously didn't have one of her back legs. So when she walked, she would like hop. And she had like a really fluffy tail because she was a long-haired cat. And so every time she would like hop, her tail just go floof, floof. It was awesome. She was feisty though. Oh my god. That cat like almost like never purred. And she was always down to fight. She like always wanted to fight you. Except my sister. She loved my sister. Like, again, like, my sister was, like, I want to say, like, 3 when we found this cat. So, like, my sister, like, pretty much in her entire life was with this cat. Like, her, like, pretty much her entire life. Like, I think, it was maybe, like, a year after she graduated that this cat died. So, like, pretty much her entire life she's had this cat. And the cat loved her. Would, like, sleep with her, protected her, everything. She's very good. She was a very good cat. Alright, math time. Good thing I only have to stream for, like, another 2 minutes. Oh. Okay. Math time. Alright. Change all our needles, work on chart as for front, but in reverse. Alright. Work armhole and shorter shaping as for front, omitting neck shaping. What's okay, armhole shaping. Armhole shaping does not appear on chart. Okay, bind off 3 stitches at the beginning of the next 2 rows. Okay, I can do that. Bum, 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 bum. 1, 2, hello. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm like placing white lines so I know where it is. Alright. One, 2, 3. Alright, and now it's like normal. See, I said math, but it's like, it's not even really math. It's just a lot of counting and keeping track of things. It is 9 though, I should probably stop. I actually like really need to do some like editing and stuff, so. Let's find someone to raid. 69. Ba-ba, doo, ba-ba, ba-ba, doo, ba-ba. Okay, experiment time. We're gonna see. I just clicked the knitting tag to see if anyone else was knitting. And I just... I don't understand why people would put knitting and then, like, be playing, like, Apex Legends. That makes no sense. You look like you died a little on the inside. A little bit. Like, I just, like, looked at, like... I'm so confused. Hold on, we might make this person's day. Ooh, who's this person? Guys, this person sounds pretty neat. They mostly do... Hold on. Alright, so she mostly does, like, knitting, crocheting, and all that sort of stuff. Maybe they knit while on the GameCube? Maybe, that might be it. Another topic, one more day. Yeah, one more day. And their title is Quest for Affiliate Day 1. So, like, this is day 1 of their Quest for Affiliate. And they do knitting and crocheting stuff. So that's one option. I'm gonna go check out the other option, because there's, like, literally only one other option. I like the vibe of the other person better. Alright, we're gonna rate the other person. You guys be lovely in their chat, okay? They're called Testified. I think that's how you pronounce this. Testified. Alright, I will see you guys over there. They're doing some... they're knitting in the round, so they have, like, knitted things, and then they have, like, a wire that goes around, which means that the knit thing that they'll do, like a sleeve, will not have a seam in it. I don't know what they're knitting, but that is what they're doing. They seem pretty chill. Yeah. Alright, well, I will see you guys over there. Have a good time. I might stream tomorrow. I'm not sure. Because I might be packing tomorrow. So, yeah. Bye!